Okay, what's up, guys? This is Marc Augustine here. And before we get into the video, this video is brought to you by the Dropship Mastery class. What the Dropship Mastery class is a full eBay dropshipping course giving you everything you need to successfully dropship on eBay. With the Dropship Mastery class, you get a free month of Ecom Sniper software. Ecom Sniper software is a software that we've developed that uses artificial intelligence to help with all the processes in eBay dropshipping. So you should go check that out. There's a link in the description to the Dropship Mastery class, and I look forward to seeing you in the class. Now let's get into the video. Sammy, you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah, hi, my name is Sammy, and I have an eye infection. That's why I'm wearing this. But I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years, and just as always, man, happy to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Marc Augustine. I've been dropshipping on eBay for over 10 years now. And I stopped for a while, and I've just come back to the eBay dropshipping sphere about a year ago. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. In the video today, we're going to talk about promoted listings. But before we get into that, we're just going to give an update on this account that we've been dropshipping for you guys.
Okay. So let's just look at the sales real quick, and what the sales looked like in the last 31 days. We did $4,535. Today, like it's just the beginning of the day, 10:25. We did $512. We're gonna check the orders in a second. Yesterday we did 148, and as you can see that I think around this time is when we started listing items because we said, oh, our sales were going down, so we started listing items, and then we are climbing back to something stable. Um, but yeah, so again, if you're not getting sales, list more items. I think there was like a movie, what was it called? The Wolf of Wall Street. He's like, pick up the phone and start dialing, huh? And that's exactly the mentality you need to have in eBay dropshipping, right? You need to make sure you're listing items. You can see that our listings quantity is 4,153. A quick update about the bulk lister. We can see that we have completed the 563 listings that we have set for yesterday. So today's plan is going to be to go ahead and quickly do some product hunting, find a new batch of items to sell, and then we're going to go ahead and list it. But before we do that, let's just jump into some of the orders, and then we can talk about the promoted listings in a second. Yeah. So we just got this one massive sale right over here, $478. And this is what I call high ticket. These are all the items that came and warmed up for this order. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And then we can go find this item on Amazon. We go press find SKU. So we are depositing $435 into our bank account, and we are paying 280. So what is that? 208. Let's see, 430 minus 280. $150 for one order. That's crazy, man. That's a good profit, yeah?
Yeah, so that would take our profit for the month to 1,200.
Right, exactly. Let's go ahead and see this right now. Right now, our total profit of the month so far was 1,084, and then plus that order that just came in today. Is today the last day of the 30th? Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
today's the last day of September.
Nice. So we just did $1,200 in profit. So it just helped us break some levels right off the bat. So which was nice, you know. So we're gonna close the month off with a nice, steady, cool 1,200, and we're gonna try doubling that the next month. And actually raise the bar if anything. You know what I mean? Those
Yeah.
one off ordered. But yeah, no, that was cool. That was cool. So we're gonna talk about promoted listings in a second. The one thing that we just gotta do is we gotta go ahead and list some items onto the account because we have ran out of listings to list. So let's go ahead and find some items. So the first thing that we always do you want to explain this process one more time, Marc, while I
Yeah,
find an item?
so the first thing we do is we find an item on Amazon that is also being sold on eBay. What that does, it gives us drop shippers, it gives us a list of drop shippers that are drop shipping from Amazon to eBay. We then go on the drop shippers selling page and find his most recent sales. Is that the same?
Right. Yeah, exactly. This item right here, 759, he's selling for 1577. And I opened up his eBay account. He sold 297 items, and I'm gonna grab everything from the last 14 days. And then yeah, so we should, and then we'll see all the things that sold in the last 14 days. 35, and let's go grab one more dropshipper because I like to get at least 100 items before I run the product hunter. This guy looks like he's doing some good manual work, man.
Why
I'll
you say
take
that?
his picture is a little different than the Amazon one.
Ah,
He did some Canva thing, yeah. So I'm just gonna grab all his items as well. And you can generally see if someone's a dropshipper if they have a good variety of items, yeah. This guy did a lot better than the other guy. He sold around 90 items, yeah. Okay, let's go grab one more guy. Okay, let's close this out. Let me see if I can find another Amazon Prime, Amazon bestseller. Oh, there we go. Right off the bat, we found like 5 dropshippers. Because you can see this item is $5.99. It's a bestseller. So chances are there's a bunch of dropshippers that are listing this item. So this guy is doing this. So let's go ahead and extract everything from him. Last 14 days.
well, he only has 6 sales.
Yeah. He's in a brand new account. This guy has 1 feedback. I mean, we started like that just like a month ago, literally. You know what I mean? So what you guys can go ahead and scan multiple people at the same time. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Alrighty.
And he has 12,000 products.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure. For sure. So this guy, last guy will grab everything. We're grabbing but these results are kind of mediocre. These are 113 sold in the last 90 days. So which is not good, you know. They're not so we have got 335 items. Let's go open up the product hunter and then clear this, import. Let's look at settings. Cool, let's run it. And there we go. Now we are like scanning for either these I've sold these before. I know these sell. You know what I mean?
Really?
So it's always nice like to come across like similar items than to items you've sold before. Yeah, those welding helmets they sell, man. It's a good niche. All right, so let's jump into the pro while this product hunter is running, let's jump into the promoted listings. So Mark, do you want to explain what promoted listings is?
Yeah, what promoted listings is where it is eBay's pay-per-click program. So basically, you're paying to promote your listings on eBay, so it would show up above other sellers in the search results. And if you know how to use it properly, that would generate another steady flow of sales.
Right, right, exactly. So if we this series is called eBay SEO, right? Search engine optimization, right? To go ahead and rank to the top of this eBay search results, you can do it organically by using the keywords and etc., right? And you're gonna have to anyways, right? But a huge component of ranking at the top is using promoted listings. So let me go ahead and give you an example. Let's talk about an item that we have sold recently, and we can kind of pull up like that information. Yeah, like for example, this um let's just use this one. Heavy duty stainless steel long handle shoe horns. Okay, so let's go ahead and search up shoe horns. And then right over here, you can see that the top items are sponsored. You can see that, yeah? So what search engine optimization pretty much means is to go ahead and optimize your listing so that it ranks at the top of the search results, right? And making your listings a promoted listing, right? It's sponsored by eBay is a part of SEO, right? So if you want to go ahead and have a chance of competing with people, right? Look, these are all guys that are like at the top. And if you want to get to these top listings, right? you're gonna want to go ahead and get promoted listings. But it goes even further than that, right? If we look at the word sponsored, they're not just at the top, they're everywhere, right? So if you are not using promoted listing, right, or right off the bat, you're gonna have a disadvantage. So let me go ahead and like see where they are. They go as far as like the 4th, 5th, 6th page, etc. You know, like you can see like it's going deep. It's all the way at the bottom. So even all of these placements on the first page, right? The promoted listings are everywhere. So you must use promoted listings. So now the difference is why are some of these guys at the bottom, and why are some of these guys at the top? That is the real question, because to even have a playing field in this game, you must promote your listing. But now, inside of that field, we talk about how to go ahead and rank your promoted listings amongst other promoted listings. So that is the question here. And the answer is simple. eBay says it very directly, right? So let's go ahead and look at creating a promoted listing. So let me pull this up for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a new campaign. I believe eBay said it here. So let's go ahead and talk about the standard. Right now we're talking about standard for the time being. And that's about it, yeah. So we're gonna talk about standard. You're in control, choose how your ad rate percentage. Okay, so yeah, we'll go into the details in a second. How much, Mark, do you want to pause this for 1 second while I just pull up the information?
So guys, promoted listings, there are a number of factors that determine if you get to the top of the search with promoted listings. And it's very similar to the regular eBay search. eBay said it themselves, it's a combination of the ad rate, which is how much you're paying per click or how much you're paying per sale, the quality of the listing, the relevancy, and competing listings. When you look at the quality and relevancy of the competed listings, those are the same metrics that eBay search uses. So if your regular listing is ended up on the 20th page or the 30th page, your promoted listings might come up 5 or 10 pages. You're not gonna, if you don't have a properly structured listing, you're still not gonna end up on the first page of eBay with promoted listings. So you need a combination of the right type of listings, the right title, the right images, the same thing we talked about previously, as well as paying for the promoted listings.
Right, absolutely. And just to add on to this, like we can go ahead and summarize all the. And remember, these are literally like coming directly from eBay. So take these as law. There is no speculation. There is no like
Yeah, we're not making this up on the fly. This is something that eBay is saying, and a lot of you guys. I mean, we have looked at eBay keynotes, eBay videos, and you have to dig into the eBay platform to be to be proficient at eBay. A lot of you guys who look at us on YouTube, while you're looking, you should have your eBay account open. You should have, if you have Ecom Sniper, you have Ecom Sniper open and follow along.
Right, exactly. So let's go through these metrics one more time. Placement is influenced by a variety of factors, including ad rate, quality, relevancy, and competing listings. Ad rate is very controllable. eBay lets you set 2%, 5%, 10%, etc. We recommend 2.1% because all the guys who are doing 2%, you just go ahead and outbid them. And then all the guys who are doing 2.1 is just, it gives you an edge over the guys who are absolute bottom. I wouldn't go anything higher because I've tested things. It doesn't matter. Quality means about, remember this, readability of your titles, right? How many images and the quality of those images, how many pixels, right? Your item specifics, if they're filled out properly, right? And last thing, your description, if it's nice and thorough and it explains the product. So that is what quality means, right? That is how you evaluate quality. Relevancy, what it means is your keywords, right? That is what relevancy means here, right? Let's say you're selling a mousetrap. Your mousetrap must in your title, it must have mousetrap. In your item specifics, it must have the word mousetrap. In your description, it needs to have mousetrap, right? When somebody searches mousetrap, eBay is gonna know that you put mousetrap everywhere on your listing, and now that item is super relevant. We're gonna talk about relevancy in a separate video because that is a huge topic, right?
Yeah.
The last thing is competing listings. That just means price.
That just means that if there are other people competing with the same search, you're competing with them for the same results.
Exactly. And how do you compete? Like you compete with price, quality, relevancy, but really here what they're trying to say is the price. So if your price is you put like a mousetrap for $1 million, you're gonna stay at the last. You're gonna probably take the. You know what placement you're gonna get? The last placement. And who knows? Maybe that'll work for those crazy guys that look at the last page. Hey, that could be a new SEO technique,
Come
right?
on, don't even play around with that.
Yeah. Hey, I've done that a couple of times. Like you probably get better views at the very last spot than in the middle. But anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead and so that is how promoted listings work. And here are our sales from promoted listings. Right, we did half our numbers from promoted listings on a standard campaign with 2.1%. We automatically promote the hell out of our items by 2.1%, and we can see that we sold 56 items. We did a gross revenue of 2,100, right? And you can see our clicks our clicks are 1,700, impressions are 1.3 million, and we can go ahead and check our like our metrics from the selling. You can see our impressions are right over here. So we did a total impressions of 2.6 million, and half of those, right, are coming from promoted listings. So you do not want to sleep on this. This is a very important one. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the
Okay.
numbers don't lie.
Exactly. Like most of our sales, like they are coming from promoted listings, and this is how you go ahead and you
Not
compete with
most, about half of the sales.
about half. Yeah, half of the sales. I would say this number, like it's 56. Let's actually see it. How many orders we got? Okay, yeah, less than half. Less than half. You're right. So less like not about half, less than half, or maybe like around 35, 40%.
Yeah.
But our impressions, half of them came from promoted listings. So this is, if you're not doing this, you're literally losing out on almost half of your potential profits. So don't sleep on this opportunity. Make your listings high quality and promote them at a bare minimum 2.1%. So now, do you think we covered the promoted listing standard campaign well, or should we show somebody how to go ahead and promote a
Yeah,
listing?
we could actually promote a listing.
Okay, it's hard because everything we already have them promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and list a brand new item onto our account, and then we can kind of see the process of how it gets promoted. Do you want to give me an idea for an item? Actually, let's use the
Um,
product hunter. Let's use one of these. I'm so excited for this item that I didn't want to wait anymore. Hey, this Americano, like these welding helmets, because of this Americano, these are what patriotism sells, right? So let's go ahead and snipe our title, and I'm gonna show you guys where the promoted listing feature is on the where I do it at least. So auto darkening welding helmet with adjustable shade range, solar power welding helmet, adjustable shade range, welding helmet, auto darkening hood, shade range. I actually like this. What do you think? Or actually, maybe this one is
yeah,
very
that one
patriotic.
is.
Yeah, like vibrant blue eagle. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that because it says everything. All right, so let's go Optilist,
And
and
it
then
starts with the main keyword welding helmet.
right, right. That's gonna help with the SEO.
Yeah.
It helps eBay understand the relevancy of that keyword. Like it says, so now in eBay knows for sure. that this is a welding helmet. All right, so to jump in, so this is where you promote your listings. Right over here, use listing ad rate. It says suggested is 12.1, but what you want to do is you want to just turn it on, right? And then you want to go ahead and edit this to 2.1%, and then there you go. You're done. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like you just want to go ahead and do a 2.1%, and this is the promoted listing standard campaign. So the next thing that we want to talk about is promoted listings advanced. So this is new to me as well, right? But let's go ahead and just talk about it real quick, because the one thing that we can have to be doing as eBay sellers is always to stay up to date with the trends, right? If you are not innovating, experimenting, growing, you're gonna be losing in this game, yeah? So let me go open up the promoted listing campaign. I actually ran one yesterday, and I'm gonna walk that. I'm gonna walk
But that
you
item
guys
is going
through
to be
that.
listed, correct?
This item?
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So we'll let this run, and then we'll come back when it's listed. Yeah, and we can see the promoted listing from there. So this is our promoted listing standard campaign, and then let's go ahead and pull up the advanced campaign. So we can see right over here, so far no sales yet. So what I did yesterday, right, and this was pretty remarkable, right? I ran two separate campaigns. This is the process I was thinking. We're gonna go ahead and experiment with this, right? So I did an all campaign. What this campaign was I put 1,000 listings. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what promoted listing advanced is. The difference between promoted listing standard and promoting listing advanced is that promoting listing advanced is eBay's new powerhouse. Mark, do you want to pause the video for 1 second?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just one more time. So just to make sure that we understand promoting listing standard, the difference between that and advanced. Listing standard means that you only go ahead and pay for your promotion if the item sells, period. So there is no risk. You know what I mean? You are taking no risk. Everyone should run standard promoted listings. You have no reason not to. You pay 2.1% of the sale. Increase your prices by 2.1% if you have to. Right? Whatever the case, run your promoted listing standard. Now, regarding the advanced campaign, right? You pay per click. So that means you promote your listings. eBay says with advanced promoted listings, right, campaigns, you actually reach to a higher level of the search. So that means that it is more powerful. However, because of that powered accessibility, what happens is you go ahead and have to pay per click. So I listed two campaigns yesterday. One was I just made a sample, and sample has 1,000 listings. We have around 4,400 listings onto our account. And what I did was I put 1,000 listings into this advanced campaign, and I put a maximum ad spend or pay per click as 5 cents, right? And within those 5 cents, we got 19,572 impressions, which was good. You get a whole bunch of eyeballs, and you get 25 clicks. We didn't get any sales from it yet, so our ad fees was $1. And then I did another advanced campaign, which I did 76 listings, and we got 0 impressions, 0 clicks, etc. And the reason why we got 0 impressions, what I suspect, is because the difference between my all campaign and my sold listings 2 cents per click is my 1,000 listing campaign. I went ahead and put a maximum budget of 5 cents per click, right? And I did a daily budget of $10. And what happened was the way these items are promoted and like they are bidding and stuff is, let's say somebody is bidding 10 cents and has a higher quality listing than me. My bid is of 5 cents is not getting met ever. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Yeah. And for the sold listings, you limited to 2 cents a click.
Right, exactly. And those sold listings are probably already competitive or something, so people are already doing 2 cents, and that's the reason why we're not getting any clicks. So But if I went ahead and I increased my sold listings budget to like $10 a click, I would get all of the clicks for this
Yeah.
for my listings. You know what I mean? I but and I went ahead and kept these separate because the sold listings we are already like sure of the fact that it's sold. So this time around, we've spent already like around 24 hours and got no impression of the sold listings at a 2 cents per click budget. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and like increase my cost per click. Let's go ahead and do 0.10. And the reason why I feel comfortable at doing this 0.10 is because we have already sold this item.
Yeah,
These are
these are only going on items that sold previously.
exactly. And one of these sales, if we'll keep raising this price all the way to maybe even like $1 and max it out at $10 per click because we have a good conversion rate for those items. We have already sold them. So I'm gonna increment this like throughout the time. Like yesterday marks the first day of our experiment at 0.02% for our sold listings. And then today I'm increasing it to 0.10%. Sorry, 0.10 cents. And then we will document the the results from our campaigns. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for me today. Yeah, and then we can just see the status of the bulk lister. I think it's going ahead and filling up this information, is figuring this out right now. And then our product hunter, let's open that up. Let's go ahead and actually close this and then let's actually just put it all in. Mark, can you pause it for 1 second? I'm just getting a call. What do you think? Okay, guys, I'm gonna close all this. Let's go ahead and close everything. And then we found 639 items, which is good. And then we're just gonna go ahead and refresh our Chrome extension. We're gonna go ahead and open up our product hunter.
No, the bulk
Press
lister.
X. Right, I gotta copy this.
Ah, you didn't do that yet.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Open up the bulk lister. Throw it in. There you go. We have 641 items loaded. Press list, and we're done. That is all the work we're gonna do for today. And we're gonna fulfill that sale that we made $150.
Yeah, guys. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Look out for us giving daily updates on Ecom Sniper on the whole eBay dropshipping journey. And have a good one. Smash the like button and have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.